life in 14th century Italy. The Decameron is considered to be one of the most masterpieces of Italian literature and has been widely influential in the development of the short story as a literary form. This is the phenomenous Federico's Falcon in a framework story, the Decameron. Once in a place called Florence in Italy, a happy place where prosperity is evident. People are always joyful and lively. You can hear the noise of laughing anywhere and everywhere. But it all changed when a black death has raged the city. All families have died. Neighborhoods are empty. Chaos reigns in the routines of daily life have been abandoned. Then, great Daniel once had escaped and made a plan, hoping to find some way of alleviating their suffering. There always solution. Road trip. It seems like a good idea to get out of a city filled with temptation. There's nothing to do but to watch their bodies pile up and hear the news about who died. As they travel and escape the dramatic occurrence, they commit themselves into storytelling in order to occupy their time. The rules are simple. Every day we will have a king or a queen to be charged in choosing the theme of the story in that 11 particular day. The time young people spend the next 2 weeks except for 4 days of religious observances, telling one story per day each chosen theme. Each day has a new king or queen who chooses the theme and makes arrangement for their meals and entertainment. The day of traveling and unending storytelling had passed, and it now Phenomena's turn to tell an amusing stories. And she thought about a certain story that is full of wit and can touch the listener's heart, entitled as Federigo's Falcon. This is the story of Federigo Alberti, who fell in love with Mona Giovanna, considered to be one of the most beautiful and charming women of her day. To win her love, he participated in jousts and tournaments, organized and gave feasts, and spent his money without restraints.
Good day, everyone who wants to play one-shot balloon, win and beautiful gifts for your special someone. This magnificent earrings. What an interesting game and beautiful prices. Excuse me, how much is the one-shot balloon game, sir? Oh, young man, actually $1,000. $1,000, sir? Expensive. But never mind. This is my last money, and I want to win that magnificent earrings for my beloved Mona. Yes, 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 I won! I won! I won! Congratulations, sir. Here's the magnificent earrings. Thank you, sir. Yes, I will give this last gift for my Mona. This earring is awesome.
But Mona, no less virtuous than beautiful, cared little for this team's done on our behalf, nor she cared for him or did him.
Excuse me, madam. Someone sent you a gift from your suitor again. Who? From Federigo again, ma'am. It is an earring. Federigo again? Please put that earring in the box. It was in the stockroom, please.
Giovanna, my love for you is unconditional. I will give everything I have just to see you smile.
Federigo, what is it that you want from me? I have told you before, I cannot love you the way you want me to.
I understand, my love, but I cannot help the way I feel. I have decided to surrender all my wealth just so that I can have a chance to be near you.
Federigo, that is too much. You have worked so hard for your wealth. Why would you throw it all away from me?
Because my love for you is worth more than any wealth in the world. I would rather be poor but close to you than wealthy and far away.
You are a true gentleman, Federigo. I will never forget the love you have shown me.
I will always love you, Giovanna, no matter what the future may bring.
As Federigo was spending far beyond his means and taking nothing it easily happens, he lost and became poor. After many years had passed, knowing that he would never be able to live the way he wished, he went to live at Falcon, where his farm and was Mona married to another man and exact came to have a baby.
You may now kiss the bride. Congratulations, Mona, hoping that your marriage will last forever. And congratulations also for having a baby.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you very much.
When Federigo was poor and penniless, the husband of Mona Giovanni made the last will that would have made her and his son have died without a legitimate heir. He was very rich and he made his son, who was growing up, his heir. And since he had loved Mona Giovanna very much, he also gave her his wealth.
My love, why? Why? Why did you left? What about our son? What about me? Us?
Papa! Papa! Papa!
Mona Giovanna was now awake, and soon among our into the country near Federigo. A young boy became friends with Federigo and began to enjoy birds and hunting dogs. After seeing Federigo's falcon flying many times, it pleased him so much that he very much wished it were his own.
Wow! 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 The Falcon was mesmerizing, mister! Yeah, the Falcon was indeed mesmerizing, young man. I love you, Falcon! You're only my friend except Federico! Wishing that I own you!
And during this time, it happened that the young boy took ill, and his mother was such grief, for he was only a child and she loved him enormously. She would spend the entire day by his side, never ceasing to comfort him, and often asking him if there was anything he desired, begging him to tell her what it might be, for if it were possible to obtain it, she would certainly do everything possible to get it. After the young boy had heard her make this offer many times, he said,
Mother, if you can arrange for me to help Federigo's Falcon, I think I would be very well soon.
When the lady heard this, she was taken aback for a moment, and she began to think what she'd do. She knew that Federigo had loved her for a long while, in spite of the fact that he never received a single glance from her. And so, she said to herself,
How can I stand or go and ask for this falcon of his which is, as I have heard tell, the best that ever flew, and beside this, his only means of support? And how can I be so insensitive as to wish to take away from this gentleman the only pleasure which is left to him?
and involved in these thoughts, knowing that she was certain to have the bird if she asked for it, but knowing what to say to her son, she stood there without answering him. Finally, the love she bore her son persuaded her that she would make him happy, and no matter what the consequences might be, she would not send for the bird, but rather go herself for it and bring it back to him. So she answered her son.
My son, take comfort and think only of getting well. For I promise you that the first thing I shall do tomorrow morning is to go over it and bring it back to you.
Really, Mother? OMG! OMG! I love you so much!
The child was so happy that he showed some improvement the very day. The following morning, the lady, accompanied by another woman, asked if going for a stroll, went to Federigo's modest house and asked for him. Since it was not season for it, Federigo had not been walking for some days and was in his orchard, attending to certain tasks. When he heard that Mona Giovanna, he was very surprised and happy to run there. And she saw him coming. She greeted him with feminine charm, and once Federigo had welcomed her courteously, she said,
Greetings, Federigo. I have come to compensate you for the harm you have suffered on my account of loving me more than you needed to. And the compensation is this. I intend to dine with you. A simple meal this Friday.
Mona, I never remembered having suffered any harm because of you. On the contrary, so much good have I received from you that if ever I have been worth anything, it has been because of your merit and the love I bore for you. And your generous visit is certainly so dear to me that I would spend all over again that I would spend in the past, but you have come to a poor host.
And having said this, he received her into his home humbly. And from here, he led her into his garden. And since he had no one there to keep her company, he said,
My lady, since there is no one else, be comfortable and accompany yourself while I go to set the table.
Federigo, a wealthy aristocrat, he had nothing with which to honor the lady for him. He had once entertained in the past in great anguish. He cursed himself in his frustration and, like a man beside himself, he started running here and there.
I am not rich, I'm poor, I don't have anything to honor to my beloved Mona. The only thing is but God, thank you for everything you spent with me. I am forever grateful. I'm sorry, but you are only the thing I honor to my Mona. Today, tomorrow, and yesterday, until the next escape.
A falcon was taken from its perch in a man's room and given to a servant girl to pluck, prepare, and place in a spit to be roasted with care. When he had set the table, he returned with a cheerful face to the lady in his garden, saying that the meal he was able to prepare for her was ready.
Federigo, thank you very much for the food. I really appreciate it.
The lady rose and went to the table together with Federigo, who waited upon them with the greatest devotion. And they ate the good falcon without knowing what it was they were eating. And having left the table and spent some time in pleasant conversation, the lady thought it's time now to say what she had come to say. And so she spoke these kinds words to Federigo.
Federigo, if you recall your past life in my virtue, which you perhaps mistook for harshness and cruelty, I do not doubt at all that you will be amazed by my presumption when you hear what my main reason for coming here is. But if you had children, through whom you might have experienced the power of parental love, it seems certain to me that you would, at least in part, forgive me. I beg you, that because of the love that you bear for me, which does not oblige you in the list, but because of your own ability, I have saved the life of my son by means of this gift, and because of it, I have placed him in the debt forever.
When he heard what the lady requested, and knew that he could not oblige her since he had given her the falcon to eat, Federigo began to weep in her presence, for he could not utter a word in reply. The lady at first thought his tears were caused more by the sorrow of having to part with the good falcon than by anything else. And she was on the verge of telling him she no longer wished it, but she held back and waited for Federigo's reply after he spotted weeping, and he said,
I have felt that fortune has been hostile to me in many things. And I have complained of her, but all this is nothing compared to what she has just done to me. My sorrow is that being able to serve you is so great that I shall never be able to console myself again.
and after he said this, he laid the feathers, the feet, and the beak of the bird before her as proof.
Federigo! Federigo!
A falcon was killed by a man named Federigo for feeding it to a lady, but she thanked him for the honor paid to her and for his good deed. She had lost hope of getting the falcon, grief and returned to her son.
When the day you were born, I am so grateful, and other blessings that have been given to me. When your father died, I don't know what to do, but he gave me another reason to live, and that is you, my love. I know that you are now at peace and happy. I'll love you until the scientists find the end of the universe.
To his mother extreme sorrow, either because of his disappointment that he could not have the falcon, or because his illness must have necessarily led to it. The boy passed from this life only a few days later.
My beloved sister Mona, please be ready because you will remarry soon. And we choose 10 men to be your future husband. Please choose wisely, sister.
After a period of her mourning and grief, the lady was repeatedly urged by her brothers to remarry. Rich and was still young, and although she didn't wish to do so, it became so insistent that she remembered the merits of Federigo and his last act of generosity that is to have killed such a Falcon to do her honor, and she said to her brothers,
I would prefer to remain a widow, if that would please you. And if you wish me to take a husband, you may rest assured that I shall take no one but Federigo di Alberighi.
You foolish woman! What are you saying? How can you want him? He hasn't a penny to his name!
My brother, I am well aware of what you say, but I would rather have a man who needs money than money who needs a man.
her brother seeing that she was determined in knowing Federigo to be of noble birth, no matter how poor he is.
With this hand, I will lift your sorrows. Your cup will never empty, for I will be your wine. With this candle, I will light your way in darkness. With this ring, I ask you to be mine. From now on, you may now kiss the bride.
When he found himself the husband of such a great lady, whom he had loved so much, and who was so wealthy besides, he managed his financial affairs with more prudence than in the past, and lived with her happily. And they live happily ever after. The end. That is the story of Federico's Falcon. This is Phenomena's Federico's Falcon in a framework story by the Cameron.